Hi everyone, welcome to Boondong Bears Cafe. Hey, thank you people. Hi everyone that's wondered where I was. I've been here. I just haven't made a video. I've been busy with work. Lots of people hate the bear because the bear ain't afraid to tell the truth. That's right, the truth. Keep hating. It only and most of the people that really dislike me are just really ignorant. Their grammar's really bad. In case you're wondering, yes, I have a job. I telecommute. I work via the internet. I'm a copy editor as well as professor for a major internet-based educational organization, okay? And don't worry, they don't have to see my nappy hair, blah. So anyways, I'm here to just say, I think in a lot of ways Islamophobia is a greater threat to Western culture than Islamism or hard fundamentalist Islam, as people might say. Why? Well, because Islamophobia really is rooted in the destruction of freedom of religion. And that is a greater threat to the West than the tiny fraction, the tiny minority of Islam, which is fundamentalist and willing to die for their cause. Again, look at Christianity, people. Christianity is often incredible. Parts of Christianity are often incredibly problematic. The fundamentalist Church of Latter-day Saints in Jeffries, which was, recently sentenced to prison. Does that represent Christianity? No. Nor does fundamentalist Islam represent Islam. However, Islamophobia is really a growing problem in Europe, in the United States, and to many of my European viewers, hi, welcome, bonjour, guten tag. Islamophobia is and reminds me a lot of what happened in World War II vis-a-vis not only Jews, but also Catholics, Catholic priests, the Roma people, Polish people, communists, anyone who was homosexual, so many people, and that's bad. Come on, Europe, you're supposed to be liberal. It's a shame. Shame on the Netherlands for even allowing that terrible piece of propaganda, fitna, to come out, and what garbage it is. But most of all, freedom of religion is the freedom to believe, and that is the sine qua non of Western democracy. Freedom of speech also is very important. Freedom of speech should come with certain, not restraints, but certain levels of etiquette. Look, I'm just going to give you one example, and this is a real little example. It reflects only one person. I met a man from Sweden who had served in the peace forces of NATO in the Philippines, and he was an older gentleman. He was articulate, well educated, and he liked to serve in peace forces. He had served in Gaza. He had seen, he had served in Gaza. He had served in West Africa. And he had served in Cyprus as part of NATO. He was Swedish, and he obviously served in as a humanitarian in a way, and that was really commendable. But he started talking about, I live in a small town in Sweden, and next thing you know, the tallest building in town is going to be a mosque. Well, isn't that totally so what? Isn't that totally contradict his whole idea? Then why doesn't he just stay home and not try to serve in NATO and help others? Eventually, Muslim people will find their way into Europe. Eventually they will, of course. And America too needs to understand that that's part of multiculturalism. Look, America's not all white. Even, by the way, people wondering, yes, I am part Native American. My grandfather was an Akwesasne Mohawk. So I am 25% Native American, just in case you're wondering. But I also want to encourage everyone to read. Look, people that really are, Islamophobic just need to read the Quran. Just read it. That's all. Just read it. Read an accompanying book. Hey, guess what? Maybe a lot of Muslims just need to read the Bible. Just need to read it. And sure, everyone needs to read scriptures, Buddhist scriptures as well. I never tell my religion, but I am a spiritual person. That's right. And above all, I believe in peace. Pyonghwa. Or, I'm sorry, Heiwa. Hewa ski desyo, or Pyongwa Choa Hamnida. Yes, I believe in peace, and I think that dialogue and understanding needs to happen between conservative elements in the Western world and Islam. Fundamentalist Islam is such a minor part of a religion that, in a way, every religion has problems. I'm not gonna, every religion has problems. Christianity has problems. There are contradictions in the Bible. That is undisputable. But I think people, as you can see, I'm very interested in religion, and I think it is very fascinating. And I'm also very interested in democracy, freedom, truth, understanding, compassion, and reality. Real people. Look, hey, I'm a real person. I'm an overweight American, but that doesn't mean that I'm stupid. That there's no stereotype. There's no stereotype you can possibly throw on me. I mean, people that try to say things, like, oh, you should go eat at McDonald's and crap like that. Look, I don't eat at McDonald's. I rarely eat beef. Just because I'm overweight doesn't mean that I have a certain pattern. Maybe I eat too much food, sure, but maybe it's good food, okay? I mean, you can't pigeonhole me because of the way I look or what I say. I believe in democracy, and I'm a unique individual, and I want to believe with all my heart that you out there, too, are truly unique, inspired individuals, and people in the West, Islamophobes need to understand that Islam is also very diverse and that it's comprised of individuals. There's no monolithic Islam no more than there's monolithic Christianity, this Christian force that's all together. Look, Christians, you can't get along with each other. That's why there's Baptists and Protestants and Methodists, the Catholic Church, the Eastern Orthodox Church, the Greek Orthodox Church, the Bulgarian Orthodox Church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Anabaptists, the Amish, the Presbyterians, the Lutherans, the Church of God, the First Church of Jesus, there's God, look at Christian, how schismed, schism, fitna, no, but, fuck that stupid Dutch guy. Shame on him. I thought you were wiser in the Netherlands. That's just propaganda garbage. Sorry. But people in the West need to understand that this is a global world and that Islam is here and accept it. But you don't have to accept Sharia law, and that's not necessarily going to happen. Cases in point: Morocco, Turkey, Tunisia, and India, which is a huge Muslim majority, do not practice Sharia law. Especially in Tunisia, actually wearing the burqa and even the headscarf is banned, which may be a problem. But that's trying to say that, look, just because there's going to be a bunch of Muslim people in your part of the world where there was mostly white people and still will be mostly white people, doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're going to have to put yourselves in burqas. If you're thinking that, you're just totally brainwashed by Fox News. Quit watching the news. Turn off the TV. Go meet someone. Go chat on the internet with real people that are Muslim. If you're so afraid, even if it's the enemy, it's not the enemy, but you shouldn't. Isn't it known to know your enemy, or shouldn't you? Or it's no enemy, but know your friends.